Hello, everyone. I'm Obi Clint,
I'm Ravi Sumit.
and welcome to
Late
Late Night
night
Meditation.
meditation.
So, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. As always, feel free to type into the chat, into the comments, and it's always great to hear from you all. So, hello, Sylvia. Hi, Gina. Hello, Michael, Sipon, Chiniak, Kainun, Jintana, Charles, and Dad. Thanks for joining here on Zoom, as well as everyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So, as always, it's great to be here. And now this is the last week of the year. Man, it's amazing how time flies, right? Hello, Maria. Thanks for joining on Zoom. So, as the year is now coming to an end, of course, the best way to end the year, some peace, some happiness. And it's also a great way to start the new year. And what better way to do it than to practice meditation together? So, before we begin, if you're brand new or you've been meditating for years, the good thing is meditation has only two steps: relaxation and awareness. So, when we practice, remember, relax. It's okay to adjust. Don't feel that you have to be a statue, okay? Always adjust, as adjusting is part of meditation. So, relax your body, be comfortable. The second step, consciousness or focus. It's a light focus. It's not too intense, not too intent. It's light and gentle. And what we do is let our mind stay with this one thing. That one thing can be anything at all. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. So as we practice together, let your object be something simple, relaxing. The point of meditation is to help you relax. Relax your body and relax your mind. Then everything will fall into place. Meditation should not feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay. Hello, Kunyan. Thanks for saying hello on Facebook. Then, as always, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worry, thoughts, and responsibility. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. Once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, let it go. Forget about it. Let yourself feel like you're in kindergarten again. No worry, no regrets, no responsibility, just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. The body scan is not quite scanning for something, but rather allowing your body to relax from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Let us begin relaxing, starting from the muscles in your face, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, very gently closing them as if you are about to go to sleep, letting your eyelids fall very gently, very lightly, like a feather falling onto still water. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, down to your chin, letting your entire face become completely relaxed. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your neck, your shoulders. Allow them to feel light and loose, nice and comfortable. Relaxing the muscles in your arms, down to the tips of your fingers. And relaxing your chest, your abdomen, and your back. Slowly going down your back, one vertebra at a time. Feel like you are getting a massage, releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscles in your back. Little by little, inch by inch, letting all the aches and pains melt away, leaving only comfort and relaxation all the way down your back. And allow that relaxation to flow down to your legs. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. And just feel your entire body completely relax, completely comfortable, feeling like you can sit like this forever or for as long as you'd like. As we know, the first step to meditation is relaxation, allowing our body to feel comfortable and relaxed. But if you still have any discomfort, feel free to adjust your position and go to the steps again, relaxing from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. You can do this as often as you need. You don't have to rush. Adjust little by little. As in meditation, we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. You can take meditation pictures another time. But for now, as we practice, relax first. Allow your body to be at ease, to be comfortable. You should not force. You should not push. Let it happen naturally. As relaxation, you cannot force it. Because the more you force, you unintentionally start to tense up. The opposite of relaxation. So instead, adjust. It's okay to move. And sometimes that minor adjustment can be the difference between enduring and enjoying. As meditation is meant to be a mini vacation. Even though we know there are so many wonderful benefits to practicing meditation, remember, in order to attain those benefits, we must do it correctly. And the correct way is light and gentle, not forceful. So first, we relax our body, and then we relax the mind. And to relax our mind, we let our mind stay with just one thing. This one thing can be anything. As I mentioned earlier, I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. And your object doesn't need to be the same every time. It's okay to change. Just like how we adjust the body, we can adjust the mind. Suppose you start with the sun. It's bright and beautiful. but then you feel, it's a little too bright. So you go down to a moon. You feel comfy. But later you might feel, I want something smaller. You think of a star. This is absolutely fine. It's okay to change objects. But as you change them, do not make them into a chain of thoughts. For example, suppose you started with a sunflower. After a while you think, how did they get those seeds? Those seeds that I snack on. And then wondering who picks them? How is it manufactured? If you start changing in this way, you're not changing your object. You're simply thinking. And in meditation, it's not that we want to think. It's that we're teaching ourselves and training ourselves to stop thinking. To go down to just one thought. Until eventually, we let go of even that one thought. While meditation in the English dictionary means to think, to contemplate, but the act of meditating is not to think, is to allow our mind to be free and clear, without any thoughts. But to get there, it takes time. So don't rush, don't force, don't push. Take your time. And when we let our mind stay still, comfortably, just with our one object, or one thought, our mind starts to feel lighter and lighter, because we're beginning to let go, letting go of all those extra thoughts. And even if you let go of only one thought throughout the entire session, that's absolutely fine. You will already start to feel the effects. So don't feel like you have to be perfect. We are practicing a new skill. Even if you've been practicing for years, you still don't need to be perfect. Allow yourself to adjust. And you'll find yourself finding that balance easier and easier. But while our mind is quieting down, it still tends to wander. It's the nature of the mind. So don't get frustrated or annoyed when your mind begins to wander. Just gently bring it back to your center, back to your object. And when you do this, do so lightly and gently. One way I recommend is to use a mantra. A mantra is a word, a phrase, or a sound. Something that helps you feel calm and peaceful, or at least relieved. The mantra we like to use Samma Arahant Samma Arahant. Samma Arahant. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Samma Arahant Samma Arahant. Samma Arahant. Now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, we are balancing our relaxation and awareness. And to get that balance, we mustn't force. At the same time, we mustn't be too relaxed. So adjust as you need to. If you need relaxation, the mantra is a good way to help. If you find yourself feeling too relaxed, the meditation object is a great tool. But while we use these tools, never force. For example, visualization. Imagining our meditation object or image. It should feel light, gentle. It shouldn't feel like you're forcing it. Remember that seeing is not the goal. Gaining some peace, some calm. That's what we should be going for. And in that peace, in that calm, there may be moments where you feel this great energy, very uplifting, very positive energy. And you may want this again. But in order to get there, we have to allow it all to fall into place. And many times when we're feeling this, we tend to see our object. And many meditators associate that feeling with seeing, when in truth, you don't feel it because you see it. You see because you feel it. And like I said, seeing is not the goal. You don't need to see it in order to feel that peace. So take your time. Allow your mind to slow down. Take a break. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room, then filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state and the surrounding states, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together, for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. He Buddha Parabata Paje Gananjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapabuddhanupavena Sapathammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Satasoti Bhagwantu Te. Now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Okay. See some smiles. That's good. So, right now at the end of meditation, this is a very important time. Time for us to check. Check and see what worked, what didn't work. As each time we meditate, it's always a brand new session, brand new experience. Also saying hello to Jerry. He says, good evening, y'all. It's from Facebook. As well as hello, Hiro. Hi, Mom. Hi, Anna Maria and Chintana for joining here on Zoom as well. Okay. Very good. As we meditate more and more together, you start to notice how much easier it gets to go inward. At first, so difficult. So many things in our head. In fact, even after 100 times, maybe still, many things in your head. That's okay. We're practicing. Some days, easy. Some days, I need more time. Or I need to stop. It's understandable. This is very normal. Just like practicing anything. You don't become an expert at anything overnight. It takes time. And yes, thanks for joining, Anna Maria. She's in France. It's like 4 in the morning for her right now. Thanks for joining late night meditation, which is extremely early for you. Okay. But as always, before we go into questions and comments, I do have some wisdom I'd like to share with you. This is a quote from my master, Lompo Mashiyo, and it's the thing to tell us, to remind us, to love yourself. To love yourself is different from being selfish. To love oneself means to purify oneself and to be happy at all times. This is important, especially nowadays. We all tend to think of others, especially as yesterday was Christmas. It's the holiday season right now. And we always think about giving this, giving that. But remember to also give to yourself. You are important also. If you don't give yourself some care to heal, to recharge, to get enough rest, you're unable to do anything that you want to do. It's very difficult to help others if you're not energized. So I hope you all take that time for self-care. That way, if you want to, you can definitely and easily care for others. As yesterday was Christmas, and it was definitely our break. A time that I really got to do some more self-care, care for myself, get that rest. Because yes, use time wisely, but using time wisely doesn't mean work all the time. Otherwise, it's like the story of the lumberjack. I may have told you guys before. The lumberjack, his job is to cut down trees to make fire or to make wood, right? And he felt indebted to this merchant who's selling the wood for him. He's good at cutting, not so good at selling. The merchant, good at selling, not so good at cutting. So they help each other in that part. So the lumberjack thought, I feel so grateful for them. I'm going to cut as much wood as possible. So he cuts down 20 trees the first day. Wow. If you ever try to cut down a tree, you understand why it's a wow. The next day, he cuts down 19. The next day, 18. Each day it goes down by 1 until eventually he can't cut down a single tree. And he goes to the merchant, I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to cut down the trees and I'm not able to bring the wood. I feel so indebted to you because you make it possible for me to make this livelihood. The merchant asked him, well, do you ever sharpen your axe? The lumberjack says, no, I don't have time. I'm always hacking away. I'm always trying to cut the trees down. So the merchant says, if you waste a little time to sharpen your axe, take some time to sharpen your axe, you may be able to cut down more trees. Of course, that's what you need to do, right? If you don't sharpen your axe, you're not going to be able to use it to its full ability, to the fullest extent that it can. And great ways to sharpen your axe, meditation. Definitely a great way to sharpen. But there are many other things. All those hobbies that we have, reading a book, listening to music, painting, drawing, whatever it is that helps you feel is actually a great way to help you sharpen your axe. So remember that you do need to do this too. Otherwise, you're just going to be hacking away with a dull axe. No good. Oh, okay. Hero says, fall asleep often recently. Too much relax or might be tired. Yes, good observation. You can check right away. Have you had enough rest lately? Have you been working very hard? If so, sometimes you're just not rested enough yet. So then when you finally, ah, it's okay. But at least during the meditation, if you do fall asleep, you get a very restful break. It's kind of like what they call in English a power nap. it's it's like a short nap that's energizing. You're ready to go. And another thing is, if you fall asleep during meditation, you're not completely asleep, even if you snore, because you're just right at the line. And then suppose you're meditating in a group, just a little tap, and they go. The usual, just suddenly a deep breath, and they're awake. Because you're actually just right over the line. So don't ever feel bad if you fall asleep. Just know that, okay, when I get back up, I'm right where I need to be. But yes, if you do start to fall asleep all the time, for example, you've had plenty of rest, you're not tired, you haven't done anything, but you still fall asleep in meditation, that's where we have to add more awareness. And that's okay. The good thing is we're aware. We're starting to notice those, observe and notice these differences. And that's how we grow and continue to go inward. So, very good observation. Thank you, Hiro. Okay. And now I open the floor to you all. Does anyone have any questions or wonders? Or anyone else? As always, I do hang out on Zoom afterward anyway. So if you wanted to ask off, because I know right now I'm streaming to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. If you don't want to be publicly saying it, no problem. We can talk. We can talk after it also. But now I open the floor to you all. If you do want to turn on your mic, you're able to. Cricket, cricket. No problem. I know some days just, I want to go back to meditation. Or some days, why did we stop so early? No, remember, it's good to observe and notice those changes. You'll start to notice, oh, meditation just flies by quickly. Some days, very long. But notice those changes. And also start to notice, what is it that's making it happen? For example, if you had a really good day, your meditation tends to be very good because you're already in a good mood. It helps you go in deeper. If you had a bad day, it tends to be a bit difficult because your mind's still thinking about all the stuff that happened. And that's why we start to practice on both kinds of days. And we'll start to be able to adjust the right way depending on what's happening. And that's how we continue to get better and better. Any situation, you're still able to gather little bits of peace. Okay. Well, if no questions, I'd like to share with you guys our schedule as the month of December and this year is really coming to a close. So this is the last week, and you can already see January, I have every day. I'm a very busy monk. But as always, Monday morning, as it already happened today, we had Clubhouse in the morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. And you're welcome to join this room. It's wonderful. They have classes and sessions every day. I happen to do Mondays. And then, of course, right here for late night meditation. And then on Thursdays, I lead meditation in Spanish. It's another room, another wonderful group and community. Definitely join if you like to, though it is much earlier. It's at 7:30 a.m. Central Time and a different Zoom room, as I said. And on Saturdays, I do Inner Peace Time. Another wonderful community, really most of you guys too, joining here at the same Zoom room at 4 p.m. Central. And you know that Myself and Lopiso Mid, we are monks, and Lopiso Pon, who you can see on Thursdays for peacetime at this time. We all want to share and help you all as much as we can. And just to make it easier to contact me, this is my QR code. And you can easily get to all my social media, different ways of contacting me, as many of you already do. But this is really for those watching for the first time, so they can get this info. But a lot of this information is already in the description in the video. So just want to make sure that you all have that opportunity and know that we're happy to be here for you all. So as the time comes to a close, I'd like to give you a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together.
Thank you for joining us and make good energy together.
So for the both of us, thank you for joining Late Night Meditation, and see you guys next time.